Post-game show on 1070 The Fan.
Central Indiana Fort Dealers post-game show. We are rolling on. Butler 99, Maine 57. Delighted to have you back alongside. Seated courtside as there's fans out there shooting hoops, some younger kids as well. And we are going to take you through the highlights from this last one that we just witnessed between Maine and Butler. And we start first. Maine got on the board first with a bucket of their own. They got a steal. And they got on the board first, but then Barlow quickly answering back. Jones works around a wood screen on the left side. Shovels it off to Barlow in the right corner for three. Barlow hits it. And so Barlow connecting on that three-pointer. That was one of 2 threes that Alex would have today. We skip ahead to the 3 minutes into the first half, and it's Rose Jones. Rose Jones takes it away as Kalixti trips. He's got a one-on-one in the basket. Left hand up and in. We're going to see Jones out there. He finished with 14 points for the Dogs today. Then we skip ahead to Etherington, who comes into the game, played 13 minutes of very solid basketball. Keelan Martin left open for 3. He's short on the attempt. Etherington battling for the rebound and puts it back in. So Etherington finished, as we said, 13 minutes. He had 11 points in this game on 5 of 6 from the floor. A key point in this game, Maine had closed it to within 10. Little had hit a three-pointer. With about 3 minutes left in the first half, the Bulldogs needed an answer. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Rose Jones holding the left wing. He makes his move in. Jump pass back up top to Dunham. A deep three for Kellen. And he hits it.
What a pretty look. And what a good job by Kellen to catch it, then get his feet set, not be in a rush.
But they weren't done just yet. It was in the fast break, and Cameron Woods, the recipient. Little mini heat check there for Little as Jones brings it forward between 3 defenders. Lob up for Woods, who hangs and lays it in. So that was sort of a 5-0 run that changed the course of this game. The Bulldogs really never looked back from that one. If you want one more exclamation point, in the first half, there was about a minute left, and it was some defense leading to some solid offense. Little crosses over on Rose. No looker over to the left side, and Weidman swats it away. Rose Jones leads the fast break up the left side. It's got him hop step in the lane. Floater in.
Beautiful hop step.
And so 43-27 was the halftime score. The Bulldogs led at that point. We skip ahead to the second half. Early on, the Bulldogs came out of the gate strong, part of a 6-0 run, courtesy of Kellen Dunham. Woods pulls down the rebound. Barlow in transition to Jones. Outside to Dunham. Again!
Beautiful.
Back-to-back three-pointers by Kellen Dunham. And then 2 minutes in, it was Rose Jones once more. Barlow tries to go for the steal. Jones has it in front of Sarko. Jones goes all the way and throws it down. Jones making his second highlight, as we said, a very efficient day. He finished with 9 assists as well as those 14 points in this ball game. Then at the 13-minute mark in the second half, it was a lob to Woods. Woods steals it away behind the back, toss to Martin, and a lob up for Woods. Talk about acrobatics. I mean, that was an incredible play. You had Rose Jones on the steal. He spun around, couldn't even see where he was really throwing it, tossed it back to Martin. Martin lobs it up for Woods, and Cameron finishes it, as he always does, with authority. Austin Etherington with a 10-minute mark. He wasn't done. He has one more. Barlow cuts through the paint, turns around, drops a pass in for Etherington. He gets bobbled. He collects again, throws the foul, and puts it through. So Etherington was showing some blue-collar work ethic for these Bulldogs. As we talked about, this last man does it every time he gets out on the floor. Andrew Schravis, our last highlight at the 4-minute mark. Etherington, a touchback to Schravis, and one! And you know, the interesting thing, too, and we talked about it, Nick, as that's our last highlight, the final score, 99-57, but the unselfish play of the Bulldogs today, you talked about it, almost 71% were the assists on made field goals. Of those field goals, 71% of them came out of assists. Just very impressive for the Bulldogs today.
It certainly was, and it was contagious. Everybody got in on it, it seemed, especially some interior passing. Cameron Woods did a great job. He set up Tyler Weidman for a couple of easy hoops as soon as he entered in each half, and it was just it was a pretty display of basketball when you see teams share the ball like that, and in turn, when they do share the basketball like that, you're going to see a high percentage of made field goals, and the Dogs certainly made their fair share at 72% this evening.
No question. When we come back, Nick will hand out the hardware from the game tonight. Butler 99, Maine 57. You're locked into the Central Indiana Ford Dealers post-game show on the Butler Basketball Radio Network.
Do you love